what kind of person he was. But initially, I'm just being honest, I didn't believe him. I had to see it for myself.
Having your own boxing promotion CEO turn against you, what could be more sour? Recently, Leonard Ellerbe, a close associate, did precisely that, and the CEO of Mayweather Promotions declared in public that he thought Floyd Mayweather's arrest in Dubai was justifiable. Since I saw no red signs during our time together, I really believed Floyd to be a good man. Floyd has made the decision to leave his position as CEO of Mayweather Promotions in light of this occurrence. He believes that, in light of his current opinions of Mayweather's behavior, it would be challenging to continue in his role. For Leonard Ellerbe, resigning as CEO of Mayweather Promotions was a difficult choice. He has loved his time in this role and has had many wonderful encounters. He has witnessed the highs and lows of the boxing world while holding this role. Alongside one of the most well-known athletes in the world, Floyd Mayweather, they created a prosperous promotion business and entertained fans worldwide with a number of thrilling bouts.
My description of him, he's a horrible person.
But even with all of his achievements and good fortune, Ellerbe believes he can no longer fulfill this position. He's been greatly impacted by the recent events surrounding Floyd Mayweather's detention in Dubai. Ellerbe has always been a proponent of ethics and honesty. The idea of working with someone who might be hiding dark secrets is intolerable to him. In case you were unaware, Ellerbe possesses strong morals and a pure heart. He aspires to surround himself with positive individuals. He now doubts what he believed to be true about the man he collaborated with for so long after learning of Mayweather's arrest. Leonard Ellerbe also paused to consider all of Floyd Mayweather's fights throughout the years. Ellerbe has supported Mayweather during several of his triumphs and watched him grow into one of the most well-known fighters in the world. Nevertheless, Ellerbe has some opinions regarding Mayweather's new disclosure of his fighting approach. He thinks that Mayweather mainly depends on his confidence in the ring and doesn't really improvise much. Mayweather has always had a great sense of confidence in his skills and abilities, and this has allowed him to win numerous fights. Conversely, Ellerbe believes that Mayweather's confidence can occasionally cause him to lose sight of the fact that he can be a simple mark. According to Ellerbe, a boxer's weakness is revealed when they repeatedly use the same blow. A strong boxer ought to be able to surprise their opponent and change things up, in his opinion. A fighter who uses the same moves repeatedly may become more predictable and easier to hit. According to Ellerbe, Mayweather's inclination to employ the same strategies could leave him exposed in the ring.
He was landing the same punch over and over. There wasn't any adjustments made in the fight that I watched.
Someone brought up Mayweather's occasionally highly successful techniques in the ring during an interview. He responded by saying that if his strategies hadn't worked, he wouldn't have such a famous record. The former CEO of Mayweather Promotions concurs that Mayweather has accomplished something amazing, pointing out that most boxers can only dream of having a record like this. A flawless record in boxing requires a great deal of skill, commitment, and effort. Although Ellerbe recognizes that Mayweather has an amazing record and that his ability to go undefeated is astounding, Ellerbe thinks that Mayweather's meticulous opponent selection has contributed to some of his perfect record. Ellerbe believes that Mayweather frequently stays away from boxers who could be more difficult or stronger than
he moved over and allowed.
Nah, he wouldn't want none of that work. He would trust me. He wouldn't want none of that work. Canelo would fuck him up.
Ellerbe just can't stand Mayweather anymore. He's come to the point where he doesn't see the value in carrying on with him. Ellerbe stated he wouldn't hesitate to decline another opportunity to collaborate with Mayweather. He believes that working with someone who already has a poor record outside of the ring is pointless. Ellerbe is over the hoopla and bullshit that comes with being linked to Mayweather. He has stated clearly, he has suffered from the issues and controversies. He feels that it's time to move on to more exciting and fulfilling endeavors. Ellerbe is happy that their work relationship is now finished and is able to move on from the past. It's an opportunity for him to go on and conclude this chapter of his life.
I'm glad that got that done and will ever be in the record books.
Ellerbe really made some remarks supporting Mayweather throughout the current events, particularly when it was reported that he was being jailed in Dubai. He wanted everyone to know that at that point, Mayweather's financial situation was unimportant. He indicated that Mayweather could easily get himself out of a tight spot if that was his desire. He made his remarks to reassure the public that Mayweather was not having financial difficulties. He made it clear that Mayweather had more than enough cash and resources to deal with any circumstance. Money wouldn't be a problem for him, even if he ended up in a sticky situation. Not Mayweather's supposed incarceration, but rather some people's disrespect for Mayweather, particularly Davis, was what really infuriated Ellerby during this period. He emphasized that Davis' success was greatly influenced by Mayweather, and that it was important to express gratitude and respect for him. Ultimately, Mayweather's guidance played a pivotal role in molding Davis' profession and enabling him to achieve unprecedented success in the boxing realm. Ellerby feels that Davis and others who gained from Mayweather's advice ought to recognize and value the influence he made on their professional lives. In addition to mentoring, Mayweather gave Davis access to chances that were crucial. It's possible that Davis would not have been as successful without Mayweather's assistance. This is what the majority of viewers considered to be an issue. During the interview with Ellerby regarding Mayweather, a lot of people observed that his reaction seems non-committal. This led to a great deal of conjecture, with many wondering why, if everything was fine, he didn't just come out and put an end to the rumors. Out of curiosity, some people speculated that there might be more going on behind the scenes. In my belief that Tank is the greatest fighter in the world, because Ellerby chose not to explicitly refute any problems. He mentioned that Floyd had been abducted by people in Abu Dhabi, and he expressed gratitude to him for that. He also mentioned that he was coming for all the boys in the weight class and the surrounding area. The disintegration of their relationship began with this episode. Ellerby felt that something was amiss, but he clung to hope during the interview. Rather than confronting the rumors head-on, he remained silent, possibly to avoid becoming embroiled in any controversy. He played it safe, avoiding any potential fallout, but his unwillingness to do so ultimately increased public skepticism and uncertainty. Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis got into a heated argument on social media when Davis claimed that Mayweather had been arrested in Dubai for unpaid debts. Mayweather refuted Davis' claims in his posts, but Davis stuck by his. Davis fueled the controversy by insisting that Mayweather's arrest in Dubai was due to his failure to pay his debts. He provided evidence to back up his assertions and cited a number of sources. People have moved on from that, so go ahead and buy that money. Tell them to stop lying now. He also owes Saudi Arabians money. Mayweather swiftly responded, disputing Davis's claims. He insisted that there was nothing to do with any legal issues and that his vacation to Dubai was only for fun. While Herb may have initially defended Mayweather, ongoing tensions and conflicts within their relationship may have caused him to reevaluate whether or not Ellerby made the right decision. Mayweather maintained his innocence and accused Davis of spreading false information to damage his reputation. In the end, it all comes down to personal viewpoints and the particulars of their relationship. But in the comments area below, please share your thoughts on whether you think Ellerby made the correct decision or whether he should have remained faithful to Mayweather.